Welcome to Should I Watch This? Where I look at the pilot episode of a TV series and decide bingeable or skip. This time is Dark Shadows, the 1960s version. I believe this has something to do with vampires. However, mostly I've heard about this from friends who are obsessed. I've never seen any of it, so I have no idea what to expect. I'm guessing it will be somewhat like the old Addams Family, and I absolutely love that one, the black and white version. Without further ado, this is not a market substitute. Please support the original, and no spoilers in the comments in case I react to it.
A journey that will bring me to a strange and dark place. To the edge of the sea, high atop Widow's Hill.
Ooh.
A house called Collinwood.
Ooh, nice decanter. It's very atmospheric so far.
Look at you standing at the window looking out in the night, waiting for someone who should never have been asked to come here in the first place.
She'll work out very well, I'm sure.
Elizabeth, I'm your brother. I'm thinking only of your own welfare.
No, I don't think he is. He seems like a terrible person. Very pompous.
When the girl arrives, give her a month's salary and tell her to go back where she came from.
Ooh. This feels like a Bronte novel. I can already see why some of my friends like it. It's very gothic. Ooh.
This train hasn't made a regular stop there in maybe 5 years. That's what kind of a place it is.
I love her hat. See the little flowers all the way around it? I can imagine it's like a bright yellow, something really cheerful.
Collinsport is only 50 miles from Bangor.
Yeah, I would have gone. If nothing else, for curiosity.
Need any help, dearie?
Aww. She's so sweet.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, miss.
Hope we see her again.
Good luck.
Now this chap here seems ominous. A vampire hunter? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think. She doesn't own a whole lot. That or she's really good at rolling her gowns up into tiny little pieces and stuffing them in her suitcase.
I wonder if you'd know if they have any taxis here. Well, how do they expect anyone to get to town?
The broomsticks in uniform. Shall we go?
Oh, it's so mysterious. He seems like a decent fellow, though. It's odd that they wouldn't send a car for her, or arrange a taxi if they knew what time her train arrived.
You could take my advice. Get the next bus to Bangor. You get a train there for New York.
Why, you know Harry.
I don't remember anyone.
Harry.
What is going on?
Harry Jones. He runs our taxi.
I flew into Walla Walla one time. I didn't realize how small the town was because they have an airport. There was one Lyft driver. One. And the airport actually closes at night. Like, they literally lock the doors. The Lyft driver told me he was about to shut down for the night when he got my message. And so I did get to my hotel, but he said a few times people have been left at the airport and had to walk into town with their luggage because there was no one to pick them up. This reminds me of that, where you're just in an unknown town, you're kind of alone and getting left places, and there's no taxis. I really do feel for her right now.
You're supposed to meet me at the hotel, Strick.
Hello.
PI?
Thinks I'm a real estate salesman. That's a laugh, isn't it?
I want to know everything you have on the Collins family.
Oh.
They own the biggest cannery, the biggest fishing fleet, and the biggest, darkest, gloomiest old house.
You make it sound like some old English novel with...
I thought she was hungry. Why isn't she eating?
But a nowhere place like Collinsport, Maine?
She thinks she might be from there. Oh, I like this gown with the collar and the buttons. Could she be a Collins?
Is that Elizabeth Collins Stoddard hasn't left that hill in 18 years.
Oh my. All right, Miss Havisham. I think it's because of her brother. He seems very controlling.
She'll have you running for the hills before you have time to pack your bag. Your taxi's here.
Consider it part of your last meal. Good luck.
The locals are very superstitious here. This is like the intro to Nancy Drew. We have a mystery, a potential innocent victim. Or maybe it's all a misunderstanding. It took extreme self-control not to click next episode, which is a really good sign. I like how they just spent the entire first episode just setting the atmosphere, and just intriguing you and drawing you in, and you're like, what is going on in this house? Who are they? Why is the entire town afraid of them? Who is this mysterious gentleman who's come into town? What is he after? And is the fact that she is an orphan is pure coincidence? Or is she actually a member of the family? The costuming is really nice so far. Very clean, structural, elegant. I liked the scene with Elizabeth and her sparkling jewelry just catching the light there, the way they shot it, and all that darkness, the sparkle to her. This feels like an old English novel, as they actually mentioned in the episode. Very much like Jane Eyre arriving, or the old Rebecca movie.
Last night, I dreamt I went to Manderley again. Time could not mar the perfect symmetry of those walls.
I'd say this gets an enthusiastic thumbs up from me. I definitely want to see more. Let me know if you would be interested in reactions or not.